And welcome back to another episode of Hippy Dippy. Now, I'm going to say she looks great. Because I want this threesome to work! Oh no, oh no! There's no such thing! You might be wearing less, but you're still really elegant. I think you look beautiful! Hippie! A sweet smile captures Hifumi's sleeve. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I lived in the human world for many, many years now. I'm used to masquerading as a human. I don't particularly mind it, but I'm always worried fans would no longer accept me if they knew the truth. I've been living in fear for quite some time. So hearing you say that truly touched me. To be honest, my succubus form is far easier to maintain. I don't need to use any access magic energy to my horns or tail. It's very elaborating. These clothes are nice and easy to move around into as well. Oh, okay. You're not wrong about that. I think I look good in a suit, but sometimes I want to kick back and take things easy. I can't exactly wear my succubus entire business meetings, but since the three of us together, I might as well show my true colors too. It's been too long. I got two sexy hot bitches! Let's have sex! Sex! Threesome! What the fuck? This game is fucking lewd! I can't wait for Helly to say, what the hell are you playing, hippie? I love you, Helly, but this game is making me perverted. It's like, what the fuck? So Maria's form began to shift and alter. Curly horns sprout from her scalp and her business entry fades away like smoke. She is the first lady that we saw transform. We haven't seen the other two girls transform. Her new entry is very tight and it shows her curves. Both Hifumi and Marina look so good I don't know where to look. You seem quite in the state, hippie. Oh yes, you're screaming like a captured rabbit. It's something the matter? No, I tried to protect, but Maria soon cuts me off. It is with great regret that I must confirm there is indeed something wrong. Hippie, here is a naughty boy, and the sight of us in our succubus entry is simply too much for him. He wants to ravish us. Ravage? Oh my dick is so hard! No, it's not. I know how to control myself. Hifumi presses a hand against her cheek. Her face flushes. That is quite lewd. Yes, my dick completely. But then again, I am a helpless lewd woman myself. Well, it's kind of obvious. I mean, you're a succubus, so that's kind of obvious at this point. I try to keep my true nature hidden, but it's hard when I'm around Hippie. He smells so good and he looks good too. Thank you. My dick is rock hard! No joking. What the fuck? This is what this game does to me. And we still have 5 more games after this. That's the problem. Because the new one just came out like a couple months ago. Like, what the fuck? In that game, you fuck like 3 or 4 fucking characters. You fuck like at least 10? Maybe? I don't know. How many succubus does he have at this point? Because there are 7 games in the series at this point. And they're still making new ones! Fucking Japan! If anybody is going to ravish me, I like it to be him. Yes! I'm gonna have this threesome whether I like it or not! You're so brazzling, Hifumi. Ria pokes Hifumi playfully in the side, which makes her squeal. You act like a fair maiden, but you're actually brave. I think you might be the most adventurous of us succubi. All your time spent in the human realm, you completely shared your old ways. Of course not. I'm a succubus, after all. Food is part of my nature. Yeah, succubus. If you must know the realm, succubus are lewd creatures. I think in the demon realm, I believe, but that's what they do. They like to suck the fucking hormones out of people. I'm trying to hold back, but I can't. I'm getting excited. She's touching herself. She's figuring herself. As am I. We can't appear to be too desperate. We shall make Hippie squirm just a little more. And how do we do that? Well, maybe we could do something like this. Why is that fucking achievement? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. They're boobs! Fucking titties! I've always touched them! What the fuck? This game! Why did I start playing? Well, then again, I started playing this game because it was fucking cheap. It was like $2. Maria turns towards Hifumi. She pushes their chests together. Maria waves one hand on the air. The bottle opens of sake sitting upon the floor, and they begin to levitate as though it's magic. And to be fair, it probably is magic. Maria is a succubus. She must have a lot of power at her disposal. I haven't even a tenth of her true abilities. The Succubus glances to the two of the women, then it slides in itself snugly between Maria and Hifumi's bosoms. Well, boobs, pretty much. They look incredibly attractive. What I wouldn't give to be that bottom. Dude, you're such a fucking pervert! But, well, then again, he wants this threesome to work, so I kind of figured. So, what do you think? Mia inclines her head in my direction and grabs a grin on her face. Are you enjoying the view? Yes, I am. I want that bottle to be my dick! My brain is foggy with alcohol and I can't even try to hide gasping. Neither can I have the truth. My true feelings obvious enough. Fuck yes! Look incredible! Dude, that is like... hippie! I look incredible! Many men have complimented my looks before, but to me more coming from his mouth. I'm starting to get hot! Dude, you're gonna have this threesome whether you like it or not. You two are so helpless. You're like teenagers. You both need to work on your self-control. That, however, can wait for another day. Right now, I myself have no desire to the attendance of chastity. Oh god, this is so fucking lewd! It won't be a while until I am next to see you, hippie. Let us make the most of this moment. Now, Mia beckons me with one hand. As she does, the liquor of the bottle bubbles over and trips over her chest. Really? Why don't you come here, dear? There's still alcohol left. You should drink your fill. Dude, this is so fucked up, man. What the fuck am I playing this game? This is worse than the last game. At least the last game we had like a few parts of perverted. This is just fucking perverted like 101. Take whatever you want until you're truly satisfied. Give in to your darkest desires. I'm going to turn you into your true high dentist. I don't even know what that word is. And I'll have you lots of fun while doing so, darling. Mwaha. Sakika. Sounds good. I could sure go for chicken curries right now. Sneeze. Well, what'd you know? It sounds like Marina has a little too much to drink. I glance at Marina and amused smiles tugging at my lips. The normal but cool, competent businesswoman is curled up on my futon. She's still wearing her succubus attire, and her hair is tangled around her horns. She clutching Hifumi's bottle as something I'm not going to say again because I forgot. Now completely drained to her chest, as a child might cradle a favorite stuffed bears. Her cheeks flustered with alcohol, rubs instantly against smooth glass. Maria is totally out of it. Still mumbles a little in her sleep. She's snoring too. I've never seen Marina in such a state before. It's quite entertaining, actually. I should take a photo of this moment. It'll make for great blackmail material. I'm very tempted to whip out my phone, but I think I'll obtain for now. Want to risk encouraging Maria's wrath. A photo like this might be worth a lot of money, but I hate to take my chip with Marina. She means more to me than any shady publishing deals ever could. Oh my! Amelia laughs, one hand cupping her cheek. She's still in her succubus entry. Much like Maria felt, he was much more put together. Didn't drink any alcohol at all, so her abstinence sheet remains as white as ever. Clothes neat and tidy. Maria has always been a heavy drinker. She is quite addicted. Yeah, drinking is not very good. In the past, she used to get into all sorts of trouble, but it seems she's mellowed out now. She doesn't go on rampages when she drinks anymore. She just sleeps. Maria used to go on rampages? That's news to me. Oh yeah, she wasn't all this cool and collected. Then again, neither was I. I figured I heard as much already. I turned my eyes away from Marina and looked back at Hifumi. She's sitting cross-legged on the Tommy mats and wasteful impressions on her face. Is she thinking about the past? Would be a good time as any to ask Hifumi about her old stuff. It might be the only chance I get. Hey Hifumi, I was wondering, why do in Cosmos dislike you so much? Is there a reason? Maria had said you changed a lot over the years, so I was curious. What were you like? Oh, Marina told you that, did she? Did she share any of my other secrets with you, perhaps, per chance? No, she said I'd have to ask you myself. She said it would be unfair if she spilled too many of your secrets. Really? That does sound like Marina. She might be a messy drunk, but she's a good friend. She was the first person to forgive me. I decided that change was in order. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, what? Okay. I was making sure I didn't skip anything. Sorry about that, people. It's not for her. I might be without allies for now. Has done a lot for me, and I really am grateful. Hifumi brings up her hand to her hair as she speaks. She brushes few dark strands behind her ears. Still smiling. Alright, I want to see what her past is. Her hair darker than ever in the dusky night. Pitch black as pitch. Pitch is black, black is pitch. I've never heard that word before. I didn't heard that phrase before. The way it tumbles over, her shoulder is particularly enticing. It almost makes me want to run my fingers through it. Well, if you know this much, I might as well tell you the whole truth. I just hope. Tell you the whole truth. I just hope it won't sour you against me. Hippie! No, it's fine. I'm gonna be with you for the next 5 games! I'm sure it won't. You have my word. You can say that with such certainty. Do not know what I did. I can. Whatever it is you're hiding, hinting at is in the past now. You might have been cruel or wicked, but that was before I ever knew you. The Hifumi I know is a selfless, gentle woman who would do anything to help those in need. Bryce, help me! My current opinion of you won't change no matter what. I'm not as cool as in you, you know. Oh, hippie, that is sweet. Thank you. Better already. Very well, Peach. Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are we friends? Whatever. I'm not joining your fucking party, jackass! I want to fuck this fucking bitch! Very well then. I will tell you of my past and who I used to be. It is not a pretty story though. I'm ashamed what I've done, who I was, and what I have done to mend my ways. If I am not spent so much time in the human realm, my metamorphosis never have happened. Metamorphosis? I have a question. Why are you making complicated words that I can't fucking speak? I am who I am today because of my career and the support I found from my fans, you see. Falls silent. She rests her hands on her lap, her head bowed. Since she's kneeling, she must be she's like a participant in a tea ceremony, or maybe a karate match. Even me, Succubus entirely doesn't leave to the imagination, but she looks regardless. It's no wonder she's an enduringly popular actress. I became an actress when I was 18, but before that, my life course was different. I was born, you see, into royalty. Royalty? That's right, my mother was a queen in the succubus realm, and I was raised from an early age so that I can take her place. Oh, damn. I lived in the succubus realm during my childhood years, in large palace in the heart of our biggest city! There's a fucking city in the succubus realm? What the fuck? I had maids to wait upon my every need, and all the other succubus revered me. Okay. I feared this must have gone to my head because I was a horrible bully during my youth. I was violent, short-tempered, and sorely unlikable. I was very cruel to my servants. I bite them, kicked them, and shouted obscenities, which made me blessed to think on it now. Damn, she's a fucking violent motherfucker. I was, in short, a demon. Give me receipt, really, her tale in gentle, lyrical substance. She kneels all the while, her head bowed in a humble gesture and supplication. She looks and sounds so very mild. I can't quite swear the woman sitting before me with a nightmare child of sympathy in her story. It just doesn't compute. Yeah, because she's different now, dude. When you get older, you reflect on your actions in your past and you try to amend those tones. That's what getting older makes you more wisdom. That's why people that are in their 20s or teenagers, they are childish. Wow, I can't imagine that. You sure have changed. Yes, indeed. It took quite a while though. Change in this magnitude do not happen overnight. Time flows definitely the succubus round them. It does in the human world. Me many, many years for me to mature. Doubtless, that is why Cosmos mistrust me so. I have memories, you see, of my former wicked self. But I was able to change when first I came to the human realm. All succubi who wish to rule must live among humans for 1 year, 1 Earth year, undetected, in the taste designed to develop one's character. If said succubus is able to interrogate peacefully among human society, she will be worthy queen of her people. I first descended upon the human realm in my 18th year. In the beginning, I was full of confidence for human, who I believed to be inferior to my own kind. But that changed over time. I was scouted in the streets talent agency and I fast became an actress. I knew it. I was working long hours alongside a slew of various humans. The work was far harder than I imagined. First time in my life I had to fend self and I was shocked at how much there was to do. I had to work long, difficult hours. Then I intended chores. It was difficult without my means to rely on. That is true. People who hit rock bottom that are rich get a fucking reality check when they turn poor. That's the society that we live in nowadays. It's really fucking. Why is this game giving me morals? Like, seriously. I thought we were supposed to be fucking! Whatever. This is probably gonna be the last part because when it comes to talking in this game society, it's really hard for me to keep track of what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's also made me realize how hard humans work. During that year, I began to calm and respect humans. So cooking and cleaning became rewarding, and I even started to enjoy my work. When my first movie came out, critically acclaimed, I was overjoyed. Finally, I found something that fulfilled me. Is that making other people happy made me happy too. I didn't want to be a cruel despot that bossed others around. I decided I would change, but I knew I could never become the me wanted to be if I returned to the succubus round, to the throne. I feared I would make a poor ruler indeed. I had terrorized my people, so what did you do? I forfeited my right to the throne. Mother was unhappy about this, of course. She said, train me strictly since I'm a little girl, hoping that I might her legacy. She asked me to reconsider, but I refused to continue living among humans and keep improving myself. I thought it was the best path I could take. I must atone for my selfish ways of my past. It was my duty. I had made great strides already, but I am not the person I want just yet. I hope if I take enough roles and act as enough characters, I will one day learn how it is truly want to be. Okay, can you explain it to me in fucking say? Not so illogical. I see. Hifumi stories proving most illuminating. How the fuck do I know that word? I now understand why Inu mistrust her, but it sounds of it she was a truly wicked royal, your very definition of a spoiled princess. Amen to that, brother! I'm pleased Hifumi tried to change her ways, even if it took her decades to do so. This does leave me with a few questions now. So, who's descended the throne after you? Oh, one of my cousins! Nominated her myself. She might unexperienced, but I think she's a nice girl. Her punishments can be somewhat harsh, but she is striving earnestly to our people. I think she's a far better ruler than I could ever be. And her name? Yui. She ascended the throne a few years prior, so technically she is our queen now. But most of people call her princess. Rather young, after all. From time to time, I return to the Succubus Valley for advice. I help her train her, so she would be able to manage with a day-to-day of our realm. Whenever she has questions, she asks me. The pair of us are very close. He sounds nice to know. I guess you're like her reliable sister. Oh yes! I hadn't thought about it like that, but quite the double girl, Angela. You don't resent her for taking your place. No, in fact, it's the opposite. I'm relieved she accepted the job. If she had not agreed to inherit the throne, I would have no choice but to second this realm. I would have been forced upon the throne, wanted it or not. Give me some. I'm far happy with this argument. Arrangement, man. I'm like fucking like trying not to fall asleep, man. What the fuck? Because I'm recording the last part. I recorded that like a few minutes before this part. This game is really tiresome when all you're doing is fucking talking. Oh boy, man, this is fucking brutal. This will probably be the last part I record this part, man. Jesus. I do not mind acting as Yuli's advisor from time to time, but I really prefer Adventures. I love living among you humans. You're all very interesting. I think opened my eyes to my true nature, and it is because of you that I decided to change, be the woman I am today, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Wow. Presses her hand against the Tommy Man floor, then offers me a deep, gracious bow. Thank you, hippie! You may not have known me at my worst, but I hope you can continue to support me as I try to do my very best. I will not give up. I will keep working hard. In the end, perhaps learn to forgive me for being so wicked. That is my earnest desire. Jesus Christ. The next day arrives and with the program. After that, the time moves more quickly than ever. Before I knew it, it was Sunday, and with that comes departure from the countryside. I need to get back to work tomorrow. We're gonna go back tomorrow next time because I am fucking tired as shit. But I like to say this though. We've got some boobs. We've got some tits. We fucked 2 people. We had fucking threesome! But I hope you guys have a nice spot tonight. I am fucking tired, man. Jesus Christ. I don't know why, man. It's just like, when you record these back to back, you're talking about time. Since I want to be well rested and well prepared for the daily grind, I decided to leave early in the morning after a hearty breakfast. Okay, let's continue on. I packed my suitcase and hauled it all the way to the nearest train station. Then I wait for my train. The train station itself is rather small, almost depleted. There are only 2 tracks on of each platform. I can see the hills in the distance and bushes intimidation surrounding are studied with trees. Maples like the ones you saw on my walk with Marina. They swayed in the breeze, their leaves rustling. The roof, which stretches above the platform, is rusty with age. I wonder how old the train station is. I'm sure it's older than I am. It might be even older than my parents. But I doubt it's older than the likes of Maria and Hifumi. They might be in their 30s, but that's only in human years. Succubus do live a long time. Well, in the form of ridiculous. I know after speaking to Hifumi that time passes differently in the Succubus realm than it does here. Her age is probably closer to 100 to maybe 200 years. Thinking about it, that's a little freaky though, so I try not to, at least. I had a pleasant time in the countryside, but now it's time to leave my Succubus companions from behind me. Time to think about work. That is my intentions, at least. But this place sure is a dump, huh? Really? I think it's kind of a shabby chick. There's no such thing as shabby things. You never chick. You have no taste, Cosmos. And point. It's if you have the molecule of good sense, you wouldn't cling to a hippie every hour on the day. You're pathetic. But in you like hippie too. Do you also have bad taste? Well, no, of course not. My own sense of it is unparalleled. Look, and Dart does a neat twirl. Her long orange twin hair tail fluttered as she does the heavy ruffled helm of skirt. I have a question. We got rid of the businessman. We got rid of Marina and Hifumi. We still have to deal with these two bitches that are fucking hot as hell. That one fuck as well. Well, mainly the idol, but she could be a massive fucking bitch. All right, we'll find out where this conversation goes next time. I forgot these two bitches are still around. So we've gotten 4. There's 7 games in total. There's probably more in the works. And I have to do them all at some point. So that's going to be a fucking fantastic fucking bullshit. Wait! Since I'm already too deep into this fucking game. Hope you guys have a nice pause today. And take fucking care, assholes! I'm done. This game is going to make me horny as hell.